Hello students, in this class we will see polynomial first main 1 mark questions. It's LBA 2025-26. The degree of the polynomial x square minus 3x plus 4x cube minus 6. Degree is always highest value of the variable, highest power of the variable. What is the highest power of the variable? 4x cube is there, so 3. Degree of the linear polynomial will always have variable in power 1. Degree of the polynomial, again it's a 3. 2x cube is there. Quadratic polynomial degree is always 2 because ax square plus bx plus c is the standard form of the quadratic polynomial. Degree of the cubic polynomial means cubic polynomial will have variable in power 3. The maximum number of zeros for any polynomial is equal to the degree of the polynomial. So quadratic polynomial will have degree 2, so the maximum number of zeros will be 2. In the quadratic polynomial, f of 0 means you substitute in place of x 0 value, x square becomes 0, 9x becomes 0 and only 20 remains the constant, because on substituting x as 0 the expression reduces to 20 only. You have to solve and show that. In the polynomial f of p of 2 means x in place of x you 2 square is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. This is important. Number of zeros in the graph. Number of zeros represented by graph is nothing but the number of touches the graph touches intersected the x-axis. The number of points graph intersects the x-axis. So x-axis it's intersecting at 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. So number of zeros is 3. Same question here. Number of zeros they asked. So it's again 1, 2, 3 places they are touching it. Graph touching x-axis. Here also number of zeros, same question, but it is touching x-axis at 4 points. The quadratic polynomial this is important question, I hope you know the formula, whose sum and product of zeros are given means the equation reduces to x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. Alpha plus beta is sum of zeros, alpha beta is product of zeros. So what is given is alpha plus beta is minus 2, alpha beta is 8 given. So you substitute the values, you get the answer. So x square minus of minus 2x plus 8, that is x square plus 2x plus 8. Okay. This minus not required. Okay, that is answer the A. In the figure, number of zeros, again it touching x-axis at 2 points, the answer is 2. This is important question. The zeros they are asking, not the number of zeros. The zeros means it's the x coordinate value. X coordinate value means minus 2 and 4 it is touching x coordinate. So answer is minus 2, 4. It is touching the graph at minus 2 comma 0 and minus 4 comma 0. Graph touches x-axis at these 2 points. Okay. So out of that, x coordinate is the zeros. Therefore, what are the x coordinates? Minus 2 and minus 4. Right? We'll move. 15th one, check out for a standard polynomial they have given quadratic polynomial. Product of zeros it is. Product of zeros, you know the formula C by A, right? A alpha into beta they have asked, just check out. And similarly, alpha plus beta they have asked, it's B by A, sum of zeros. 17th one is important question, mark it as important. For the given polynomial, one of the zero is given. Just write the polynomial here, x square minus x plus k. 1 of 0 is equal to 2. 1 of 0 means you have to know 2 square on substituting the 0 in x, you should get the 0 as the answer by remainder theorem, which was studied in the 10th standard. So 4 minus 2 plus k equal to 0, 2 plus k equal to 0, k equal to minus 2. Okay. If sum of 0, 18th is also important question. Mark it as 18. Yes, important. P of x they have given as kx square plus 2x plus 3k. They have given as sum of 0 is equal to product of zeros. Means alpha plus beta is equal to alpha beta. A is what? K, B is 2, C is 3k. They have given sum of 0 is equal to the product of zeros. That meaning alpha plus beta equal to alpha beta. What is alpha beta? Minus b by a. Product of zeros is c by a. Substitute a, b, c, you get the k values. So b is 2, k, a is k, c is 3k, a is k. Okay. Then check out. K cancels in the denominator. K becomes minus 2 by 3. What is the option? Minus 2 by 3. B it is. 19th one. The quadratic polynomial whose sum and product we already saw in the previous question. It is x square minus sum of zeros. So that is 4x, 4 of x plus 5. X square minus 4x plus 5. This one. Sum of zeros of the polynomial. What is sum of zeros is? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. You have to write the expression here. P of x equal to x square minus 2x minus 8. B is minus 2 by 1, 2. Sum of zeros is 2. So you have to take a equal to 1 here, b equal to minus 2, c equal to minus 8. Completely outright, I'm just giving you the solution approach. 21st is important. Please mark it as 21st as important, and it is equal same as 14th. I think we saw in the last graph question. The graph passes through these points. 4 points they have given. What are the zeros they asked? When the graph passes through some points are given means it may contain x point on the x-axis, point on the y-axis also. You have to only consider points on the x-axis. How does the point on the x-axis looks like? It will be x comma 0. Okay. So answers becomes minus 3 comma 0 and 2 comma 0. Therefore, zeros are minus 2 and 3 because x coordinate are the zeros of the graph. Okay. Thank you. 21 is very important.